Hey, so we're looking at a Gundam action figure for $25. I got it at Walmart. It is the GU, which is Gundam Universe 29 Unicorn Gundam Awakened Mode. The other two Gundams in this series were also on the shelves at my Walmart. I feel like we're behind the times because these were brand new when I got them like a week or two ago. But when I went on the website, these were from 2023. I'm like, really? Not a shocker to me that much. He came with two fist hands already attached to him, but they did not have openings for what I consider the most important weapons, his laser swords. And I know they're called all kinds of things like lightsabers, etc., etc. He also comes with a gun. I'm not much into guns for humanoid figures. I do use them, but I would prefer swords if they have them, because I feel like that's the whole purpose of having something that's in humanoid form. Otherwise, fly a spaceship. I mean, there's no other purpose to having a humanoid form other than the fact you can wield a sword that can be swung and attacked and whatever. And it just, the whole fantasy element. I mean, obviously there's not much practicality to these things. That's why in my imagination, these are like what I think angels look like, because let's be honest, angels are not pretty little babies or fat little babies with, those are cherubs. Let me just put it that way, or they're just cherubs. They're not even cherubs, they're cherubs, which cherub is the correct word for an angel. All right, so cherub is the, I don't even want to go there. But hey, this Gundam right here is looking pretty awesome. It is blue instead of his red. Now, I think I do have the red version as well. But he's got some great articulation, and he's also got some hidden parts. And let me see if I can get it to fold out. My fingernails are not the best. I have not got girly fingernails, unfortunately. Thankfully. So we got the piece that just came out and landed. So when he's got his swords out, I guess this is what you're supposed to put them in. I put them in this instead. Just the first thing that popped in my head. But he obviously has an extra pair right here. These were supposed to go on his back. So I was like, oh, okay. I don't think I've seen the animation for this yet. I probably need to go around and catch up on this stuff, but I'm so busy with other things, older things that I need to watch. Like, I didn't even know there was a season 2 or 3 or 4 of Small Wonder. I used to watch Small Wonder when I was a kid, and I was like, man, there's 4 seasons of that. Well, thank God for YouTube. I mean, seriously, that's a fantastic, fun show. Now, it does get even worse as it goes on, but I still like it. It's better than the crap on TV these days. So let's be honest with you right there. Yes, friends. Okay, so we have the elbow articulation. We have a bicep at the swivel. We got these things, which are a little bit, they're on a ball joint, so it's good, because usually they are the first thing to pop off all these things, especially the model kits. Usually I'm so used to the model kits, and these figures are a little bit harder plastic. Now, the figures they made back in the like 20 years ago when Gundam first came to America were much more like giant erasers or something. The plastic was much different, much more soft. I was not used to it at the time. I thought it was very strange. I do have another version of him that's smaller and made of that kind of material, but it's from a different line altogether. It's much, much, much smaller. So it's nice to get them in this unified Gundam Universe line, even though technically the scales are all over the place. It doesn't give a scale for this because, let's be honest, they're not going for scale. They're going for 6 inches each one of these. So he's probably much larger than the ARC 78, which was the first Gundam, from the 1978 series, which was back then just simply called Gundam, as far as I know. I mean, we hear a lot of different things here in America, but you let me know below if I make a mistake, because I am not above reproach. Just be polite. That's all I ask. All right, so his knees, let's see. We got a double articulation on the knees. As you can clearly see, it's right down below and above. You can tell this point right here is not the pin of articulation. He's got some joint right here, and it's hidden by the white parts. So he can go only 90 degrees though, as far as I can get him. I'm trying to see if I can get him to go farther, but these little pieces right here are not going to allow that. He's got he's got a ball joint right there. I'm trying to see if he has extra. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but pop, it came off. I was trying to get it to the thigh swivel because it looks like he has a thigh cut. Ooh, it's really tight. That's why I wouldn't do it. He's got a dislocation point that was really popular with Dragon Ball Z, where you bring it down for him to kick up higher. I don't see these things as doing any karate or taekwondo or whatever. His butt flaps and his skirt come up so he can kick up higher. The side thing comes out, so be careful with that. So there's a lot of, it feels like a model kit in some aspects. This piece, it didn't come on it, so you know it's going to come off. So you have to plug that into the back. It's not posable, it's just not. It's one piece, right? Really. So these butt flaps, they don't come off. The whole thing will come off before the butt flaps even try to, because they can't. All right, so does he have articulation in his waist? I don't think so, because he's got that thing that's keeping him from doing it. But does he have some articulation? It looks like he does. Let's, a little bit. Maybe it's one of those things where I got to just loosen him up. But then again, when I loosen things up, they end up being too loose after that. This shield, you got to apply this little joint right here. Then, of course, there's another one of his swords. You just plug it in where you see the little hole right there, and it clips onto the side. Of course, you rotate it as you need to. His laser swords are opaque. They are not translucent, unfortunately. Is that a cat down at my feet? All right. And then the antennae are also not translucent. They're just painted gold. So yeah, I definitely have the model kit, the SD model kit. I remember painting those, or actually I was trying to put the stickers onto those, and then it tore, and I was like, forget it. I just painted them. So I do have the SD version of this, because they wanted you to put stickers on that. That's why I was like, I'm buying a gold pen. I don't want to deal with the stickers. They tear too easy. There's no stickers for this though. So if you're thinking I'm talking about stickers for this, I am not. You just buy it and it is what it is. It's got extra pieces. It's also got the crotch part where you can put it onto a thing. I just go ahead and clip it on there so I won't lose it later down the road. The only thing I'm probably gonna lose with this, unless this gun can plug in, which I haven't figured out how to do that, are the two fists. But I'll put them in a baggie, put them in storage, forget about them, because I'm not gonna put them back on there. Honestly, I don't see the point in having fists that don't do anything. If he has fists that have holes in them, that's what I need. I like fists with holes that you can put swords and guns into. Somehow or another, I feel like this should go on here, all these little pieces, and all those little pieces feel like there should be a locking thing somewhere, but there's nothing in the instructions about it. It does tell you to be careful with that is very fragile. That's where these sword things that I got the swords on right now, the laser swords, they go, and of course the pink parts are going to stay on there. That's all there is to it for me. So if this doesn't plug on there, I might have to put that in a little baggie, because it's a good looking gun. Don't get me wrong, but if I have a choice between guns and swords, I'm going to go with swords every day. All day, every day. So let me know if this is one of the ones you picked up. I do have another Gundam that was actually from Ross, and he's in my car right now baking, because I could not put the wings on those things. I tried and it just won't work. So he's baking right now. So whenever I'm done with this, I'm going to try to put those wings on him again and see if we can go with it. Another model kit, or actually, it's not even a model, a Gundam review. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day.